Episode 2 of watching poo-poo Batman scenes.
Today is my favorite Batman. One of my favorite Batmans. Yeah. I won't go as far as to say that, but
one of them.
All right. One of my favorites.
I'm not going to make you guys wait too long. We're going to jump right into the video. So this one is the I'm Batman scene from the 1989 Batman film with Michael Keaton. So let's get into it.
Hey, mister, give me $1. Come on. Hey, mister, how about it? $1. Are you deaf? You don't speak English? Come on, up here.
Hey, lady, do the kid a favor. Don't scream.
Oh, come on, lady. That was terrible. Ew, it looks so bad.
Okay, so yeah, that's not good. It looks animated.
Hey, all right. American Express card. Don't leave home without it. Hey, get out of here.
Hey, let's beat it, man. I don't like it up here.
What, are you scared of heights?
Like, granted, they got the scenery right.
Johnny Gobbs.
Like, it looks like Gotham.
Yeah.
It
looks good.
No big loss.
Oh, man. That ain't what I heard at all. I heard the bat got him.
The bat? Oh, man, give me a break, will you?
5 stories.
This does sound like Gotham criminals, too. The
Yeah,
bat!
they look.
Come on.
They look disgruntled. Oh,
Get that here, man.
so
Hey, shut
good.
up, man. Listen to me. There ain't no bat.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't have turned the gun on that kid, man. You shouldn't have turned the
Hey.
gun on that.
Do you want your cut of this money or not? Now shut up. Shut up.
Like, what a loser. He already got shot. I don't care that he's gonna get up from it. He already got shot and fell. He fell, too. Ugh.
Don't kill me, man! Don't kill me! Don't kill me, man!
I'm not going to kill you. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to tell all your friends about me.
What are you?
A loser.
I'm Batman.
So good. So good. So, what'd you think? Did you like it?
Let me tell you right now, if I was a criminal in Gotham City, like with the Batman being Michael Keaton, I would not be afraid at all. I would be robbing banks and going around and doing my criminal activity because he wouldn't scare me. I could probably end up beating that Batman too. He can't even turn around properly.
Because his costume. Okay, if we're gonna blame anybody, it's not gonna be Keaton, but it's gonna be Tim Burton.
We're gonna blame the whole department
No.
for making that
No.
film in the first place.
No.
Sorry guys, I can't do it.
Blame Tim Burton.
And the department, and Warner Brothers, and the productions team, and Keaton
No,
for
not
signing
Keaton.
up and thinking he could actually play the
No,
part right.
you know what? I think he does a really good job. He paved the road for the Dark Knight trilogy. He's good. He's a good Batman. I like his voice because there's some Batmans where like, he doesn't do that.
Yeah, and I don't like his. It's literally like, yeah, dude, I want you to tell your friends about me. I'm the Batman. Hey, just so you know, shameless plug, tell all your friends about me. Don't do any criminal activity. I'm Batman. Like, comment, subscribe. See you around. Look, I know Michael Keaton will forever hold a special place in a lot of people's heart. I just don't have that place in my heart. When I look at that Batman, I don't see Batman. I don't hear Batman. I don't think he acts like Batman properly. I will say I think Michael Keaton is a decent Bruce Wayne, but even that is just not saying the utmost, in my opinion. Even though I think he plays a decent Bruce Wayne, I don't think he plays a good or a great Bruce Wayne. Probably the best Bruce Wayne we have ever had is either Ben Affleck or Christian Bale. Now, what would I choose for Michael Keaton? Is he a better Bruce or a better Batman? He's a better Bruce. If you were to say we're going to be using some deep fake technology, and for the rest of existence, Michael Keaton is going to be the face of Bruce Wayne, I would be like, okay. Like, I wouldn't be overly happy about it, but I would be like, all right, it is what it is, it's fine. But then, like, when he puts the mask on, he looks a little bit different or something, right? Because with deepfake technology, you can fucking do anything. But if that were the case, I would be like, oh, all right.
I think he's good both as Batman and Bruce Wayne. It's just when I think of Batman, I was brought up.
Yeah, that's,
with
yeah.
him. But that's what I think. I love his outfit. I love his bat symbol.
Mm-hmm.
Love his voice.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the headpiece wasn't the best.
Definitely not.
But I don't know. He just when someone says Batman, I think of Keaton. I do think of Bale. But I also think of Keaton.
I think it's easy for me to sit here and dog on him, though, because he comes from the 80s. I grew up with Michael Keaton's Batman movie. That's the first Batman film I ever watched. And even growing up with it, I never liked it.
You never liked it?
Never liked it.
Not even a little bit?
No. Wow. Yeah. Never liked that movie. Never liked Jack Nicholson as the Joker.
No.
Yeah, no, sorry.
I know that's blasphemy.
Like, Cesar Romero is a better Joker than him. Heath Ledger is obviously a better Joker than him. Jared Leto isn't, but you know. Okay. Yeah, but let's keep the trend and let's see what the comments are saying. Before we look at them, I can guarantee you they're a lot better than what we were seeing before. Because people like Michael Keaton. There's a small community likes Michael Keaton, you know?
It's
so
not a small community.
A small community of 1,068 comments. So, you know.
That was uploaded on 2020.
Yeah,
2020.
I know, just a
the other one was 2017.
Just a super small community.
You need to look. You need to look at these statistics.
Yeah, just a very small community.
No,
so let's move on.
Very big community.
Let's move on. This is from the actual dude who uploaded. Happy Batman Day. You know what? I'll like that one. That's a good one. BMWW. One thing I always liked about Keaton's Batman was how he would scare bad guys by stretching his cape wide open like a pair of bat wings, and how he would deliberately let bad guys shoot him or hit him and then brush it off like he's undead. I'm 50-50 with this comment, and I'm going to explain why. He's right about the stretching of the bat wings. I don't think it was beautifully shot in the movie, but I think it could be beautifully shot by the right director and by the right Batman.
Oh yeah. Well, his cape, it looked like a trash bag. I'll be honest.
I'll
be honest.
Yeah. And I know we're dealing with tech and special effects from the 80s. I get it. But that still doesn't mean I'm just going to sit here and defend it for that. I'm not going to defend the scene because, it is from back in the day. But then he says, I like how he would deliberately let bad guys shoot him and then he would brush it off. The thing is like Batman now would literally eat those shots standing up. And then he'd just look at them and be like, you should not have done that. Look at what Pattinson did when he gets shot by the thug in this scene. That's actually right there. And he literally like shouldered it and then looked back at the guy. That's what I like. He's got points for me, because I'm putting myself in the position that my Batmen are more modern day.
Yes.
So when I look at that scene and this statement, he's right. I just don't see it with Keaton. I don't think it's cool. That's just me. And like most of my fan base. El Panda, the theme song will never get old. No, it won't. It's a fantastic theme. I agree with that. The Ast. It astonishes me that Keaton ad-libbed one of the most iconic lines in movie history. I'm Batman. Yeah, I'm sure another actor would have came up with that, though. I don't think it's necessarily the greatest thing to ever happen. Because wouldn't you think in a situation like that, who are you? I'm Batman. You know, something like that, right?
Wow, you know what? He is skipping a lot of comments that are saying that Michael Keaton is the best Batman ever. Let it be known, let it be on the record that this is what's happening right now.
I remind you all the time. Remember that poll, that official poll I told you about? Who got the most ratings? Not Michael Keaton, not Christian Bale. Ben Affleck. Even after Pattinson's brilliant new turn as Batman, I still think I would have to go with Keaton as the best. He's just so effortlessly... No, he's not. He's not scary, bro. Like, he's just not scary.
He is. Did you not see his face when he's like this?
I would literally laugh in his face. I'd be like,
wouldn't.
Keaton, my guy, let me go.
I would be scared. Absolute shitless.
You're going to tell me right now you'd be more scared of Michael Keaton's Batman than Ben Affleck's Batman.
Well, let's be honest. I'd be scared regardless because it's a man dressed as a bat. So...
Yeah, but Michael Keaton just looks like he's parading in bad cosplay. And the fact that he got dropped by 2 bullets, I would run up to his body and be like, damn, I got my shot. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, bop, bop. Bop, 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 bop. I just keep reloading. Bop, 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 bop. You like that, boy? All it takes is one guy who is stupid enough to not be fearless, to run up to a guy dressed as a bat in a somewhat armored suit and just AK-47. Done. I've been filling her in the whole DC world. Why do you think Zaslav is trying to make sure Keaton does not come back full time?
Well, because of continuity. It doesn't make sense that Ben Affleck's Batman gets cut for Keaton.
Mm-hmm.
Not to say that Keaton's not a good he is a good Batman. It's just for, the universe that he's trying to create. It doesn't make sense. I get that.
Mm-hmm.
But I do want him to come back as Batman. I want to see what he would do with the role 30 years later.
He wouldn't do anything because he can't move.
No, I think he would do a really good job.
No one wants to see an 80-year-old bum inside of a bat suit who can't move. No one wants to see this.
I do. And a lot of people do. A lot of people want
Well, you want to see Batman Returns, in a retirement home. That's the movie y'all want to see? Be my guest.
I think he would do a good job because now you have today's technology, better costume designs, better writing. It's not Tim Burton. I think he would do a really good job. I'm kind of sad that they're not bringing him back.
Oh, I'm so happy. But or he might still show up in The Flash, but I'm hearing Ben Affleck is shooting more scenes for that movie now, which is fan-fucking-tastic. I don't know how to explain the fact that he just does not look like Batman. Keaton compared to Bale, Affleck, and Pattinson doesn't hold a candle to them. The fact that there's only 1,000 comments on this video stating that he is the best Batman also goes to show that most of these people have been coming from the time where that movie was popular, which is exactly what Warner Brothers was trying to do. They looked at Spider-Man No Way Home and they said, oh my god, they did it with Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. Mm-hmm. We can do that too with Michael Keaton. The reason why that's not going to work, Michael Keaton's Batman does not fit this modernized era of what Batman is today. Michael Keaton coming back as Batman, I'm sure you would have a lot of people coming to the theater being like, oh my god, my childhood Batman is on screen today. But it's not the same as Tobey and Andrew from Spider-Man. They're more recent than Michael Keaton. We have had 5 different Batmans since Michael Keaton. 3 of them being a top favorite in America. Bale, Affleck, Pattinson. Spider-Man, there's only been 2 since Tom Holland, And even with Tom Holland in the role, people, not everyone, but a lot of people still prefer Maguire or Garfield over Holland. That's why No Way Home worked so well.
Andrew Jellin, Christian Bale, Ben Affleck, Adam West, and Robert Pattinson all pretty much do a good job portraying Batman. But Michael Keaton is the most iconic Batman of them all. He is Batman, and he means it. He is a good Batman from that era. The older Batman.
Yes, he is not a good Batman today.
And I think if he came back, he would still be as loved as Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man.
You would be surprised how many comments on social media you see that say, why is he coming back? When you get a guy like Ben Affleck, come on. He is miles better than Michael Keaton. Ben Affleck looks like Bruce. He looks like Batman. He acts and talks like him. He moves like him. He's strong like him. He has the gadgets like him. He glides like him. He's got the car and the bat jet like him. He's got everything. When you look at that Batman statue right behind you there, what does that look like? Michael Keaton or Ben Affleck?
I was like, yeah, Superman, my bad. That's Keaton.
That's not Keaton.
Look, his
Keaton
lips.
does not have the
His
face.
lips.
Keaton.
His lips.
We're getting into an argument here, guys. That ain't it.
Are you kidding me? Look at his lips. Look at his smile lines, and tell me that that's not the same thing.
Nah, dog. His face doesn't even fit the mask. He looks like he got this at Party City.
That's not his fault. That is the costume.
But this is what I'm trying to say, though. Even though it's not his fault, how am I supposed to look at this Batman and say, you know what? Even though it's not his fault, it's still gold. That looks like cheap silver to me. That does not look good. That looks lazy.
No, yes, you're right. It does look lazy, but he himself is a good Batman.
But that's like me saying, like, oh, Christian Bale's Batsuit was horrendous. It did not look good on him. It didn't flow right. But you know what? He's still a great Batman. How would that make sense, though? Because
it does look weird on like his little mask. Like,
yeah, I agree.
But he's still good.
I agree. The mask should never have been this. It should have been wider. But the thing is at least the rest of the suit does the job. When I watch this here, this suit just ain't doing it for me. Like, it looks flimsy and not well put together. It does look like you could make this in your garage. Oh, ooh, like, no.
So good.
It's understandable, like, if someone's favorite Batman is Michael Keaton, especially if you come from that time. I'm sure the day's gonna come where I'm looking at the new generation thinking to myself, I love Christian Bale, but the new generation's gonna be like, yo, Bale ain't it. He was not a good Batman. Or, like you're saying, he was a good Batman for his time. It feels good to be on the side of the winning. So it feels good to know that the majority is on the side of, yeah, Michael Keaton no longer belongs. With Christian Bale, people would love to have him back. Ben Affleck, people want him back. And Robert Pattinson, people want him to stay. With Michael Keaton, it's not the answer today. It wasn't the answer 10 years ago. And it was barely the answer when they made that movie. Barely. They were scratching the surface when they got him. You know who should have been Batman during that time? Like Josh Brolin's dad. James Brolin should have been Batman at the time during those years. You know who else would have been an unbelievable Batman at the time? Tom Selleck. Another gorgeous Batman at the time. I will die on a hill. On a hill. Michael Keaton, he ain't it. He's not it.
Yes.
No, he's not.
So good.
Is there anything else you want to say?
Keaton's GOAT. I want him back in every single Batman movie, cameo, in The Flash, wherever Batman is needed. I want Keaton to be there. I want him to be given a second chance
He had a second chance.
No.
It was called Batman Returns.
Okay, you know what? Third chance.
No one gets third chances in this industry. What I will say is thank God David Zaslav is putting a stop to it, because even he knows it is a terrible idea to move forward with this. Whoever's idea this was, Walter Hamada, we're all looking at you. What a dumb decision to try and bring back an 85-year-old man to be your main Batman.
Not 85.
And not even the fact...
Why are you making him 80 and then 85?
You're getting a 90-year-old man who was never perfect in the role in the first place. He was only just a solid 6.5 out of 10 to begin with. Is just a really big mistake. But, you know, we can move past from that now, and we can look forward into a brighter future of DC, and hopefully it's Ben Affleck or Robert Pattinson taking the role full time. Well, that was episode 2 of terrible Batman scenes, and I know I've probably made a lot of 40, 50, 60, 70-year-old men very angry, because I've completely...
And a 25-year-old woman very angry.
Yeah, don't worry. We're going to change your mindset, though. That's easily changeable. But yeah, other than that, I know like a lot of that generation's probably really upset because I don't like their favorite Batman. And that's fine. I stand by what I say. He's just not... He ain't it. He's not a good Batman. But I know from your side of things, he is a good Batman. As for episode 3, do you want to give them a little bit of a sneak peek? Do you know what scene you want to show me next? Because so far the first 2 have been equally terrible, so what's the next one?
I think the next one is going to be Adam West's bat suing.
Oh, I love that scene. That scene's fantastic.
It's cute. It's just not good.
Oh no, it's not good at all.
Not good.
So that's the thing. If we're gonna keep into consideration that this scene is a product of its time, so is that scene. But it doesn't defend the fact that it's still...
Keaton isn't going like this.
Yeah, Keaton's just getting mauled by 2 bums who are smoking cigarettes and shooting up meth on a building.
Okay.
Anyways, Ben Affleck would never. Anyways, guys, thank you for tuning in this week. Get ready for episode 3 for me to cringe and shit talk even more. And until next time, I will talk to you all very soon.